everyone, and welcome to the Neutral Zone where you can hear the latest and greatest hockey news. My name is Nick Giglietti alongside Mikayla Krupski, and for today's episode, we're going to tell you about some recent news throughout the league and some early season predictions. Why don't you take it away, Mikayla?
I would love to. Now, the Hockey Hall of Fame induction celebration will take place next weekend in Toronto, Canada. The 6 inductees being Daniel Alfredsson, Roberto Luongo, the Sedin brothers, Henrik and Daniel, Riikka Salonen as the first female to be elected in the player category, and Herb Carnegie, the founder of Future Aces Hockey School. Events will occur every day starting on the 11th with the Hockey Hall of Fame game at Scotiabank Arena, featuring the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins. The following day will consist of the Goodyear Inductee Fan Forum, which will allow fans to participate in a Q&A with some of the inductees. Sunday the 13th will feature a second game at Scotiabank, the Hyundai Hockey Hall of Fame Legends Classic. Team Sundin will be honoring Matt Sundin and Team Lindros after Eric Lindros. Also, a pre-game ceremony will occur to award the Hockey Hall of Fame inductees their honored member blazers. The final day of festivities will be Monday the 14th, closing out with the 2022 Hall of Fame induction celebration, which will be broadcast live on TSN and the NHL Network. A big congratulations to all the inductees. The NHL just released their reverse retro jerseys on October 20th, the day this is being filmed, and I think this is a pretty good batch overall. There are a lot of different designs than what I've seen before, and I'm going to start off by naming my top 3, starting with my third choice, which is the Arizona Coyotes, mainly for the cactus pattern on the bottom, and the color gives me some nice rustic desert vibes. Now, I've always been a sucker for Coyotes jerseys. They always look so cool, and they almost have like a native aspect to them, which I really like. Now, my second top pick is the Montreal Canadiens, which is somewhat ironic being a Bruins fan. But I just love the light blue color. Like, it's something different, and it's really cool because the whole thing gives me like icy vibes, which is so fitting. And my number 1 pick, my favorite one, is the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's so simple, but it's really good looking. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, Dallas and Columbus basically have the same design and jersey, but I don't know why I just love Columbus so much. Like, the nice blue on the shoulders and sleeves and the white stripe going down the arm as well. And they got the 3 little stars on the sleeve, which make it look super sporty and cool, and I just love the jersey as a whole.
My top 3 favorites this year must be the New York Rangers. I absolutely love the Statue of Liberty jerseys. They bring different styles to the jerseys every year. I also love the Bruins jerseys. The color wave goes very well together as the Bears a great addition. They did that in the early 2000s, and a lot of people have liked those. Fans will definitely be buying those jerseys for sure. I also like the Dallas Stars. They have a very nice, it also reminds me of their 2000 jerseys. If they put the gold in them, I would like the jerseys that I just mentioned, but they are very nice. We both have similar options on our least favorites. Now we're going to be talking about the ones we don't particularly like. I absolutely hate the Red Wings reverse retro jerseys. There's not enough color on them, and the design is horrible. They could have gone black jerseys. I also think the Vancouver Canucks jerseys are plain and simple. Their colors are basically the same. I also heard a lot of the fans wanted the 93-94 jersey, which was red, yellow, and black. I really liked those jerseys as well as a lot of their fans did it too. This one is a hot take, but I do not like the Blackhawks new jerseys. I also think they could have gone a more unique look to this, as they are an original 6 team. And they have gone through so many jerseys in the past 5 years or so. I think a diagonal across the jersey for Chicago would have been better.
No, I totally agree. I think the Chicago and Detroit ones are terrible. The designs are mediocre, and they look way too much like each other, like super similar. Like, Chicago has some of the best jerseys in the past, but I have no idea what they were thinking on this one. And now, when I first looked at the Sharks ones, I had no idea what they were doing. I'm like, wait a minute, like, what is this? This is so boring. But then I actually read it and saw the California Golden Seals, like, rebrand, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. Like, that's a nice tribute. But, to me personally, like, I think both the jerseys themselves are, like, really boring. like all it says is just seals on the front, and in this case sharks. But I think it's a nice tribute, and I think they had a nice idea on that one. And yeah, those are our least favorite jerseys out of the reverse retro collection.
So now we'll go to some early season candidates. I think there are many teams that have improved from last season to this year. Let's dive right into the early season candidates. The Vegas Golden Knights look like themselves again, having a great early start to the season. My question for them would be, is Logan Thompson and Aiden Hill good enough to be consistent? Also, the Dallas Stars look very good, winning their first 3 games of the season. My only problem with them is the injuries that always happen to the team. I know it's early, but if the injuries can stay away in Dallas, they could be very dangerous. I also must mention one of the best teams, of course, the New York Rangers. I must admit, I thought they were going to be worse this season than last season, but Mika Zibanejad has been on fire this year. If he can get to the 80-point mark in this season with Artemi Panarin producing how he usually does, this team will be a force to reckon with.
And with that, we are out of time. My name is Mikayla Krupski, signing off for Nick Giglietti. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on the Neutral Zone.